theory about SPAC Nation and where they're going to head. Stay with me. They were taken off by the Charity Commission in 2022, but I think it originally they released it in 2024 about that because they said the financial irregulations and stuff. So now they run as just a regular business on Companies House. However, there's been like a new surge of community groups or businesses, or obviously we know they're groomers, so they get the young people in a certain way. So they have now, I don't know my glasses are like this, but yeah, they have now basically started doing community stuff about, oh, they're going to help with recruitment or empowerment groups. And these are classes like, I would say, CICs, or it could just be a company in general. And obviously, in a sense, it does make sense when people say, oh, the government are funded, blah, blah, because they are technically getting some sort of funding, but it could be from like the National Lottery, it could be from government assistance as well, if they're running as a charity, but under different umbrellas in regards to like, they have one called Wealth. Let me double check. The name of it is Wealth South community, but they say it's a grassroots initiative of SPAC Nation. So we don't know how they're quote unquote funding this, whatever. If they're saying it's a grassroots, we don't know. But I believe they're still getting some sort of government funding or assistance as well to do this. Obviously, SPAC Nation went into insolvency in 2022 when this happened with the when the Charity Commission came out and basically called them out for all their wrongdoings and so forth. I will obviously insert the evidence at the very end as well, don't worry. But basically, yeah, so when they came out of all that, the findings, whatever they had, now they finally gone into, I think they've closed down basically on their Companies House. Obviously, they have other names as well, like they have Music Nation now. They're going to different branches. And as I said beforehand in my last video, they still are linking in with rappers as well. And that's why when I talked about the idolization of Pastor Toby and SPAC Nation is weird, because they have, is it M23, M24, whatever the hell his name is. He ain't been relevant in a while. He basically is rapping for them at stuff, like basically twerking with Pastor Toby at this point. Then we have Diggity, and I'm like a really big fan of Diggity, but he's been around SPAC Nation recently, but I'm not really surprised as well because his hairdresser, or loctician, sorry, is a part of SPAC Nation, so it wouldn't be that hard to kind of get him involved in that angle. We've seen Davido, that's been a part of it. I think Tion Wayne was had dealings with Pastor Toby. Like, there's always other people in the industry that have been attached there as well, and then people mention him in raps as well. So it's like people try and like minimize what he's done when he's grooming people that look like them, which is insane. But yeah, I think that's just my understanding of it, but I'm gonna just like post my receipts now for you to see as well. Sorry, I just will basically make another video of all the evidence in case it gets taken down. But what I was saying as well, if I didn't say it earlier because my memory's just all over the place, the reason why they're basically targeting 16 plus as well in this new angle that they're doing in regards to getting funding and support and stuff from the government, and also just like, let's say other charities and organizations can help them out, is because the funding is mainly there for 16 to 25-year-olds. So when they're saying, oh, they can help people, they have careers and this, that, and so forth, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to help them. It's more for funding purposes. And obviously they're mismanaging the funds, in my opinion, and what will probably come out at some point as well. Obviously, they do have other businesses they're trying to legitimize as well, and also laundering money through them as well. As we know that some of the money that some of these businesses are getting, like when we saw about the hair businesses, when we saw about the magazine as well, that I think there was a woman, basically, she was arrested multiple times as well. She kept rebranding as well, but she has a magazine that's funded by SPAC Nation as well. And then they have a lot of fashion events that they have and stuff funded by them too. And they try to generate legitimized money after doing the money laundering through however they get their means of money.